At Bishop Lloyd Middle School, this library is usually filled with students, but because of COVID-19, those common areas aren't as busy as they used to be.
I would say one of the biggest changes that the staff has noticed is how quiet it is in the building because the students are in their classrooms all day long and we have staggered lunch hours. And instead of students moving around at transition time in between periods, it's just the teacher moving around. So for example, if I was teaching my homeroom and the bell rang, instead of them moving to their next class with their next teacher, I am moving to my next class.
Since the students stay in one classroom all day, teachers at Bishop Lloyd try to find other ways to get their students involved.
We've been encouraged to take students outside for learning as much as possible. So, for example, my English class went outside to do some writing yesterday. It was a beautiful day and they loved it. And already first thing this morning, they asked me if we could go outside again. So they're starting to advocate for that for themselves too, because they need that movement and fresh air and opportunity to take their mask down for a few minutes.
The students and staff have to wear a mask and need to disinfect their personal spaces throughout the day.
If I've sat at my desk and used the computer and used the smartboard, maybe turned off the lights, opened the door, etc., I sanitize everything that I know that I have touched. Before a new teacher comes into the classroom, I just am vacating. And then that new teacher would sanitize before I re-enter. Student desks are being sanitized before they eat lunch and after they have finished lunch. And hand sanitizing or hand washing is encouraged as much as possible.
Hiron mentions that so far the reaction from both staff and students on returning to school has been positive.
You know, when I asked my classes that I've taught this week, would you rather be doing, supplemental learning again, or do you like being here? They all unanimously say we're just so happy to be here, that even though it's different and it's kind of hard, they're just happy to be here.
Jasmine King, Primetime Local News.